Hey, welcome back to another makeup reading video. We're gonna do the makeup readings that I had missed on the live stream. Oh, there's a plane coming by. It's the truth. It's a sign. So we're gonna touch the clouds today. So yeah, thank you guys so much for trusting me. Thank you for being patient. I apologize that I had to go, but let's see what we have in store for you. Let's see. Oh, your timestamps are below. Your timestamps are below. Okay, see you there. Mirajane! Hey! Thank you so much for trust me as your reader, as your psychic. I hope that it's a positive experience. I appreciate your patience. You say, hi Rob, can I have a love reading? You absolutely can. I just entered my first ever relation. Oh, congratulations. I love her so much, but I'm nervous because everything is my first time despite being in my mid-20s. Hope you and the cards can give some insight into what's in store for us. You know, people judge you, people say stuff about not dating till your mid-20s, but I personally think that this is a very, very beautiful time for you to date. People these days don't even really start settling down and getting married until 30s, mid-30s, and so you have a whole 10 years, all right? You got a whole decade to get experience in. Don't feel bad. Do not feel bad. High school relationships aren't even that great. You didn't miss out on much. Let's see what we got for you, Mirajane. Congratulations on your first relationship. Okay. What does Spirit want you to know about the two of you? Oh, this is your energy. Yeah, it's a learning process. This is being a wobbly deer. That's okay. We've got wish fulfillment, feeling very happy, feeling very proud as the energy in between. And they're coming up as the King of Cups. So this is someone who's very wise. I don't know if they've been in a relationship before, but I'll tell you this, they are emotionally solid, okay? This is someone who can weather any storm. This is somebody who understands emotions and the depths of people's hearts. Usually people who come up as the King of Cups have been through it. My goodness, have they been through it, okay? A good captain has been through many storms, all right? And so this is somebody who understands the power of words, understands their intuition and their feelings, and they see themselves and others as well. They're very compassionate people. And so, Spirit wanted to bring this up. They don't realize this potential inside of them, though. And I say this because we have the Six of... I think they know, but I think they don't give themselves enough credit where credit is due, just because we have the Six of Wands coming up in reverse. That Spirit wanted to bring up. I like how it fell out. But so the Six of Wands is like... So in the upright position, it's about being on stage. It's about things being seen. It means a success. It means a victory. In the reverse position, it represents not noticing your wins. Like you're not paying attention to it. And so, like I said, they might not give themselves credit where credit is due, but when shit is down, they know how to handle it. Okay, so this is someone you can trust. Very good advice, very wise. I see you putting in a lot of effort, a lot of energy in this relationship to learn, to grow. I feel like you're a fast learner. I feel that you are willing to take the wheel and do some risky moves, and that's okay. Just know that you may say some things that aren't right. You might make some moves that, you know, make them feel some type of way, but both of you can figure it out, especially with the Nine of Cups, which means wish fulfillment. And, you know, them being understanding. As long as you communicate how you feel and what your intentions are, this is a beautiful relationship that is very much set up for success. So your challenge is the Six of... Exactly, reciprocity. Monkey see, monkey do. Learning from their example. Trying to, be very, very aware of their body language. I do think that they may speak a lot better with their body language than they do with their words. I'm feeling that way because of the Six of Wands as well. Like, I struggle to kind of express verbally sometimes, but the King of Cups says emotionally, like they feel it. They're very, very deep. And so are you. You know, I feel that it's the same for you as well. Especially with the Six of Pentacles, you may mirror each other a lot. Be careful with the Six of Pentacles in the challenge position, because it is an energy of if you spiral, then I spiral. But if you're happy, I'm happy. And so one of you needs to know when to kind of pump the brakes a little bit whenever we're getting a little bit too sad or too heated or too worried or too scared. I feel that it's going to be mostly then in the beginning, but I feel you're going to very quickly learn how to handle it too. Your advice card is a Five of Cups. Yeah. Go through the motions of things. It's okay to feel. This is a very emotionally deep relationship here. Yeah, it really is. It is, and I see you kind of spilling your guts out to them about your past and their past and your woes and healing together, and it feels very nice. It feels very lovely. Okay. Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. All right, so there's a period, and this is very common, where you may feel, so you're growing every day. This is the good news. Every day you're growing into each other. Every day you're figuring each other out. But I do think there's gonna be a moment in the far future. I think you guys are long-term, by the way, because we do have the Seven of Pentacles. This is patience. This is hard work. And when I say long-term, I usually kind of pull up to a year, right? But you know, this is a very good sign that we can go far together. The Seven of Pentacles, it's willing to put, as I said, willing to grow into each other, willing to put in the work. But we also have the Eight of Swords, and this is feeling isolated and feeling a little bit trapped. Be careful about smothering each other, okay? Because I feel that both of you still need to grow as individuals. In fact, I think both of you need to learn how to live on your own, be on your own, have your own money. You know, try not to share absolutely everything with each other. Have your own hobbies, have your own friends. Don't do the lesbian trope where you just get a U-Haul and move in 2 weeks later. You know what I mean? That's what and I'm saying this as someone who dates women who has done this. I moved in with someone after 6 months. Big mistake, by the way. Give it a year or two, even if it's long distance. Give it time, because I think both of you have your own things to do and learn as your own individual adults, and you will learn them. Okay. That's what I see for you, Mira. I hope that you enjoyed that. Thank you so much. Sorry if I sound dehydrated. I am. I keep drinking water, but it's not helping. Okay. Remember that you're never alone and you are loved. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Tetoy! Hi! Thank you so much for getting a reading from me during my live. I apologize for the late... Oops. My camera's a little acting a little funny. There we go. Sorry about that. Let's see. And now I'm floating. Hold on. Hold on, I'm floating. There we go. We've descended back to the earth. Thank you again. Thank you for choosing me as your psychic. I hope that it's a positive experience and that it's worth the wait. You said, hi Ron. I'm hoping to get a career reading. I managed to land a work from home job a while ago, and it's given me the flexibility to start streaming on the side. I like that. I'm happy to say I've managed to cultivate a small... Congratulations! I question if this is the right path to get... Of course it is! Are you enjoying yourself? Oh, of course it is, dude! I love this for you. That makes me really happy. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say about your streaming career. Let me put the outfit on. Ha-ha! Ha-ha-ha! I love this. You're just doing it because it feels right. You're doing it because it feels good. You're doing it because you're inspired and you're always looking towards the next best thing. I love this. This is someone who keeps it going. Your focus is the Queen of Pentacles, which is a very beautiful energy. So this is somebody who understands that abundance is more than just money, right? Obviously, money is part of it, right? Queen of Pentacles, some people say it's the Queen of Money. Really beautiful card to get in a career reading, by the way. What it means as a focus, though, in this sort of, you know, in a streaming way, is that we're cultivating safety, security in our community. And so this is setting ourselves up for success, okay? And so this is where money comes. This is the energy of attracting money rather than, you know, it's not like we're selling a bunch of merch and stuff yet, but we're setting up really beautiful foundations to get there. Okay. Oh, you have your outcome being the Two of Pentacles, and this is about working the energy. I see you getting very, very busy. I don't know if it has to do with, you know, to be honest, I think both of these things, just life and also your streaming is going to get very busy. The Two of Pentacles is about having to juggle a lot, having a lot on your hands, having your energy being split, right? Notice how it's like, oh, da 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 da. Now, it's a lot of work, but I like that you have the Knight of Wands because you know it's a hustle worth having. Like you respect that it takes time and it takes your energy and it gives back to you, right? I don't see you overdoing it. I just see you very busy. I will say a lot of times when we do get the Two of Pentacles, it is a bit of a warning. You know, make sure that you have balance for your social life. To me, it seems that we have a lot of focus on career and money and funds and stuff like that, and that's okay. And I understand, especially if you're in your 20s, that's kind of what we have on our mind around this age. But you know, remember that just because you're talking to people while you stream, that doesn't mean that you're socializing. That means you're working. So remember to kind of spend time with people, especially with your mods. You know, spend time with your mods. That's something I'm trying to do more often. People who are like subscribed to you, make sure you give them something special, like emotes or you know, sub-only streams and stuff like that. And yeah, I feel like it'll be nice having more relaxed. Beautiful challenge. Your challenge is the King of Pentacles. We never get a challenge unless we can overcome it. This is the counterpart to the Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody who is a wise investor. This is somebody who allocates their time properly because they understand the value of time. You know, time is money. But it's also somebody who doesn't sell themselves short. They understand where to value themselves. And so, you know, this is something I've been telling people for a while. I have a lot of people come to me and they're like, you know, Ron, how did you get this? Or I've been accused of nepotism. I've been accused of like being privileged and stuff like that. And I want to say this. And there's nothing wrong with investing money into your career. But at the same time, people are gonna talk, and you can't let it get to you. Understand where you value yourself. Be authentic, but at the same time, the King of Pentacles does imply knowing how to play the game, like knowing the rules to the game, and how to play them properly. Yeah, I just feel like saying that. I want to go back a little bit to, you know, people saying things. People are going to say things, and what I do personally is I go, wow, thanks for the engagement. And anytime someone is a little bit judgmental or a little bit rude, I always take the time to be kind to them. Because the way that you treat your enemies says more about you than how you treat your friends. And so if you ever have people come at you and they're rude or inflammatory, or they're trying to troll you, they're trying to get you, be kind to them. Obviously, set a boundary where you can, but say that boundary with love is a really big advice that I have to say about this, you know, your challenge, because that was coming up. We have your advice card being the Ace of Swords. Be honest, be truthful, and be authentic, because that's going to be your best friend in this space. You don't want to be like the other flowers. You want to be your own unique species. That's how you get eyes on you. Okay, that's what I see. I see it being a very positive thing for you. I see it working out in your favor too. I think that we have a lot on our hands for this kind of chapter in our career, but that's okay. I see you investing more money, maybe getting a new mic, new emotes, new overlays, stuff like that, but it's setting you up for success, and so I'm happy to see that. Okay, thank you so much. I love you. Remember that you're never alone and you are loved. See you later. Bye-bye. Well, hey there, Vicky. It's good to see you again. Hi there. I just realized I sounded like that. Hi there, Vicky. Welcome to this here tarot reading. Thank you so much for coming. I hope that you like your reading. Let's see what you wrote. You said, "Hi, Ron. I'm currently going through the loss of my father figure, so I just wanted to see if there's anything that the spirits wanted to let me know, either about the situation or in general. Thank you in advance for your readings. They always resonate so well." Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry for your loss. Oh, oops, wrong. I don't know why I switched scenes, but I'm really sorry for your loss. It's awful. I hope that the grieving process, is as painless as possible. Though pain means that you loved and cherished them greatly, and so be thankful for it at the same time, and thankful for what they gave you, what they taught you, and how they loved you. I'm really sorry, Vicky. Let's see what we got for you. What's going on there? And just a reminder, if it brings you any solace, I've been talking to spirits for a long time, and I've had experiences with... Sorry about the dogs, oh my goodness. I've had experiences with my passed on loved ones, and I'm always constantly reminded, every day I do this work, that we are immortal beings. Energy can't be destroyed, it can only be transmuted. And so, know that they are, without a doubt, in spirit. And every time you think about them, they're with you. Ooh, King of Wands. King of Wands, would you say that they're a very spunky person? Or they used to be? It's interesting because you got the King of Wands coming out. This is someone who is very funny. This is someone who's very bold. This is someone who says things with their chest, okay? This is someone who doesn't give up. This is a fighter. And so this is the first card to come out. I don't know if that resonates for how you would describe their character, but I'm feeling very drawn to it. Now, if you don't think that's them, that's all right. The King of Wands is definitely present and telling you to be bolder, be prouder, be excited and ready for what the world has to offer. The King of Wands, all of the Wands people are very optimistic, very fun, very excited people. Every single one of them, the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King. But we have next to the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. The Four of Pentacles is about stability and structure. It's an energy of even savings, right? And so you may find that through what your passed on loved one has taught you, or has given you, or has helped you with, set you up for genuine success, especially when it comes to your life ahead, when it comes to your home, when it comes to the possessions he's left behind, all of those energies, whether it's just knowledge, but there's something precious here. Because the Four of Pentacles is an energy of safety. It's an energy of having pillars, having a good, stable foundation. But it also means, in its negative sense, it does mean greedy, selfish. But like I said, it's just holding something safe, holding something very dearly. We have the Ace of Wands as well, and the Ace of Wands represents inspiration. And so I do feel personally that there's something that this person, your father has taught you that will inspire you for the rest of your life. There's a word, there's energy, there's just genuine energy being given to you all the time. And I just see you being reminded of them and it helping you push forward. I just feel that way. And I'm not saying this to get on your good side. In fact, I usually don't do mediumship work ever. But I do feel that they are present. I do feel that they are sending you as much energy as they can. I know that they're keeping you safe. The Four of Pentacles, safety. Anytime that you think of them, they're with you. All right? And that goes for everyone in your family. Time isn't linear. So at the same time, they can be with all of you. And the Ace of Wands, and that's the beautiful thing about spirit, is because time isn't linear. because time isn't linear and everyone experiences it differently, they can be with multiple people. And we also have the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is, as I had mentioned, inspiration, but it's in the future, and so I feel that there's a lot of inspiration that has been drawn from their energy. I see them being almost like, I don't think that they're a main guide in your life, as in unless that feels resonant with you. They could have taken up the helm as being a guide in your life. In fact, I want to say that they have. I do. I want to say that they have. And they're definitely sending you a lot of inspiration, okay? Now, I want to remind you this. When it comes to the guides in our life, a good guide isn't going to take credit for the ideas that they send you. So, you know, think about things that, like later, years down the line, think about things that you've accomplished and done and ideas that you've followed through with, and just know that a lot of that inspiration is coming from them as you go along your journey. Okay, what's challenging you at this time? Oh my goodness, the Four of Wands. This is a coming together. Just as I mentioned before, anytime you think of them, they're with you. They're going to be with you throughout the rest of your life. Anytime you think of them, there's no time limit, right? As I said, time isn't linear. The Four of Wands means a celebration, it means support, it means a coming together. And the Seven of Cups is here as your advice card to not get distracted and remember that you too are an immortal being. I don't know if that's something you needed to hear. A lot of times when we have a death of a loved one, it brings into question our own mortality. This life is one good illusion. But not that the illusion is bad, right? Like, this experience is such a gift. It's such a blessing. And when we're in it, it feels so real and so serious. But just remember, you're still a soul too. A very powerful soul too as well. Bless me. It's the truth. It's the truth. Okay. That's what I have for you, Vicky. I really hope that helped you. Once again, I'm very, very sorry for your loss, but I hope that you enjoyed your reading. Remember that you're never alone and you are loved. See you later. Bye-bye.